Good morning. My hair is a different colour. I did a golden gloss colour mask, which is meant to just add warm tones to the blonde, and it has every single time before, but it's kind of added more warmth than I was expecting. It will wash out. It washes out in stages, but I quite like it, but it's definitely a lot more red than blonde. That was a weird sound that came outside of my braces. It's definitely a lot more red than it is blonde. I was just trying to warm up the bleach that I had highlights put through my root section to lighten it, but then I like to warm them up a bit, and this golden gloss usually does a very nice job of it. But it's gone a bit too far this time and I don't know why. It is hot today. It is 19 degrees already and we are 9:45 now. I'm a bit red. It's very sore. I had to apply after sun because the night before I couldn't sleep very well because it kept stinging me. I'm not normally out in the sun long enough to get a tan or a burn, and because I'm so pale my body just goes burn first, then it will fade to a tan afterwards unless I apply a lot of sun cream all the time, and I didn't do enough. I am regretting my decisions. I've got some waffle pendants that I need to do. I might bring them out. We'll do those first because I haven't shown any jewellery this year. Fine silver pendants that are waffle shaped. Some more paw related things and some more bugs. Mugs. Why my brain said bugs. I want to make some more paw mugs, so I need to get on the wheel and throw those. The fabric for the blankets arriving today. I've ordered 20 meters of the fabric, which is the most amount of fabric I have ordered in one go before. So I've got 20 blankets to make. I now have 48 requests, so I will have to buy another 20 meters after I've got through these 20. It's starting to get hot and sweaty and I'm about to use fire. I have a hair clip to put my hair out of the way. Safety first. I'm gonna go get the waffles and then I will show you how I do those. Oh, my hair looks really ginger. It looks really ginger at this angle. Oh, I can't wait to get my braces off. All I see is the elastic. Don't like them. 3.5 weeks till my next appointment. My little hoard of torches. The silver metal clay waffles. Actually a clay currently filled with a 999 fine silver. I had a little mould that I made to create texture. Let them dry out much longer than they needed to be. Very easy to sand at this stage. Once they have been fired, they are a lot harder to clean up. So I'm going to just give them a little light sanding. This is really dark. Just around the edges to smooth everything out. I'm going to try and fire 3 at the same time. I think I've only ever done 1 at a time. I need to hold the heat on them for 5 minutes. I have my hair pulled back out of the way. I'm probably going to top this gas up because I need to go for 5 minutes. Should we put some safety goggles on as well? I haven't done this for ages, but I'm pretty sure once these look a little bit pinky coloured, that's when I start the timer for 5 minutes. It's a balance between keeping them pink and not letting them melt. If they start to go shiny silver, that means they're very close to melting. You see all the organic matter burning off. What's that? See the flame? I don't know if it's been picked up, but oh, I'm getting too hot there, getting a bit melty. Don't know why this front one here is not getting very hot. So all of the organic matter will have been burnt off now, and that is just pure 999 fine silver. Let them cool down and then I need to attach bales to them. That one needs a little bit of shaping. I need to flatten that one out. Do they suit me? I don't think so. Glasses never suit me. I envy people that just go into a shop and buy a pair of sunglasses because I've never found a pair that suit me. Even the glasses that I got that are from the opticians, they are not prescription, but they are transition. They're transition glasses so that they get darker in the sun, so they're sunglasses. They look cute and fine just as normal glasses so you can see through them. As soon as they darken and they become the sunglasses that I wanted them for, they don't suit me anymore. I don't know what it is. Glasses just don't look right on my face. I wish they did. I'm going to put the glasses back on. I'm going to finish doing these. And then I'll show you putting the bales on. So we've got all of the pendants and all of the earrings fired with the torch. and I'm just playing around with the placement of these bales. So I used these ones. I have made bales in the past, but I quite like these ones that are ready to solder on. Kind of speeds up the process when you've got quite a few to do. And I quite like the way that looks. Hanging diagonals. I think it's a bit more dynamic. That's where I'm going to place the bale. I will use medium solder paste, in fact, because I prefer to use paste. I learnt with Palions, I can't remember how you pronounce it. Basically a sheet of solder, and then you hammer it down so it's nice and thin, slice off a little piece, and then ball it up onto your pick, and then put it onto where you're soldering, or you can rest it down if it's a flat surface. Fire it directly on the piece without having to ball it up first. Whereas solder paste, you can literally just dab it on the area you want and it's already wet enough and like tacky enough to stick. So this is the medium paste. Squeeze out a bit of the paste. I can't remember how I used to do this, so we are remembering on the spot. What's going to be the easiest way to do this? I mean, it could be the right way to do it, but it's also going to be tricky to make sure that it's straight. Hello, spider. Can you go away, please? So I've got a good flat surface on the end there. I don't know if you'll be able to see that at all. I filed the tip of both ends of the bale flat. Better contact surface. You can use my toothbrush. It's weird the amount of uses for a toothbrush in a workshop. And now all I need is a bit of solder on the edge. And I can actually put it onto the bale instead. I need to check that angle. This angle is terrible on the camera. I need to check that it's going to be hanging nicely and that it's also not at a weird angle on the back, which it currently is. So I need to rotate that in there. Maybe you'll see the moisture burning out, and then the organic matters. Got to make sure I don't heat the bale too much because it's smaller than the waffle, but I've got to try and heat it evenly so that the solder moves between both pieces of silver evenly. There we go, it's starting to go. So now they are one piece. This needs to go in the pickle pot, which is here. Clean off the fire scale. The fine silver doesn't fire scale, but the sterling silver bale does. So this is fine silver, and then the bale is made of sterling silver. So 999, 925. That one will tarnish, will fire scale slightly. So we need to clean that in here, which does feel warm. That's one of the signs I found in here a long time ago that my dad had. So I thought that was really cool, and I keep it as part of my jewellery area. 4 more bales to add. The next step is to polish them. And because of all these detailed indents and ridges and things, it's tricky to do it by hand. So I start off by using my magnetic tumbler, which is this thing here. So I've got a bit of Barrel Bright, which is a polishing compound, and then I've got this metal shot into the barrel so they can get a polish. I think I was trying to show you the shot. So there's a metal shot in here. Well, oh, I chopped off my finger. So there's metal shot, and the white stuff is a polishing soap, kind of. It feels like soap. It cleans off the rouge, which is quite stubborn. I have to use dish soap because hand wash won't get the red rouge polishing compound off of my hands, but this stuff does. So it's kind of soapy. It'll jiggle this magnetic tumbler because this is magnetized. That's it, pulling it back down. And it jiggles about the shot and the soap and the silver pieces to polish them and clean them at the same time. If I can find where I put the lid, do 10 minutes. You see it spinning around. This isn't ideal if you want like a high shine because it kind of mattifies it slightly, but it works well with these. Just had the little ding. There it is. Nice and clean. I'm going to go over the edges with a polishing mop. Leave the indents matte and then make the edges shiny. I don't know how hard that is to see on the camera, but there is a noticeable difference in person. So this one is much shinier. The ridges are much shinier. I'm going to make some laser waffles now. It's got some sheet and a circle die cutter. Goes a little circle, and I'm going to do that as many times as I have room for. Should be able to get 4 more. 7 discs, and this is my doming block, and I have my dapping punches. I might give them a sand first. There we go. A very shallow disc that I can laser engrave a waffle inside. I first need to solder a post on the back for the stud earring. Look at it, it's huge. Massive. It's upside down, but that's my fabric. Love it. Okay, I'm gonna go carry that inside. It is almost taller than me. I mean, it stops there, the actual thing, but it's a big roll in the middle. It looks heavy. It is heavy. I'm going to try and carry this without muffling the microphone. Got to take these packing bags inside as well. I couldn't open the bag up because dirty fingers. Do not want to get dirty fingers on the fabric. Right, what we were doing? We were out of breath now. Hang on, breath. I'm about to add the head pins. No, I'm about to add the earring posts to the backs of these discs. For the laser waffles, I need my little tweezers, and then these need to face this way around this time. And I tend to do 2 at a time because I have 2 of these. Isn't that a delightful sound? Positioned. I've drawn a little dot on the centre. I don't normally do it, but I thought that would help me if I could actually have a dot in the middle and see where the centre is. So I'm just trying to make sure that it is straight in every direction. Directing most of the heat at the bottom because that's much bigger and the ear pin post would easily melt. There we go. Done. So I heat the bottom first and then I drag the heat up the post slightly, and then that evens out the solder so that it follows the heat in both directions. That's one pair of earrings ready for the laser. See, if I had a bench out here with my laser on, I could just go straight to that afterwards. I should probably take this tag off of the chair. Should I take this off? This is where I sit to have my lunch. It's a little cubby's like little closed in area with the barbecue. I do have sun cream on. I've literally just put it on, even my feet. And I have pate on toast with olives and red grapes. And this is what I mean about me looking silly in any kind of sunglasses. Why has the screen gone black? Oh. I literally thought that I hadn't been recording and the screen had turned off, but my sunglasses completely blacken the LCD. I can't see it at all. Do I have audio? Good. So this is the chair that James gave me. So thank you, James. I've got to take the elastics out in order to eat. I don't know if I ever said, but 2 Christmases ago we were taking a walk around Plymouth Christmas market and I think I had a churro. I kept my elastics in thinking I could eat really carefully around them. I couldn't. I ate one of the elastics. It's the only time I have. Didn't appreciate it. Don't want to do it again. If you've never had olives and red grapes together, you should try it. The saltiness and then the sweet. Such a good combination. Fly eyeing up my pate. There's a delivery van behind me. Oh, it's mine. Hi. Thank you.
Have a good day.
You
Cheers.
too. Thanks. I just really didn't want him to see the camera. I've still got another 20 minutes of my break. Wow, I don't think I'm going to last very long out here. It is so hot. I already feel the need to put more sun cream on. Wish I had a remote. I'm just going to lay here for a little bit until 2 o'clock. I've got another 15 minutes and then I'll get back to work.